It's time. It's time. It's time. Today is May the 24th, 2025, and it is 11:11 a.m. Back to the basics. Back to the basics. Back to the basics. The fundamentals of life. As you can see, I have in the thumbnail a picture of a library. And during this 3-week vacation, which ends tomorrow, I started to get back into going to the library. And as I talked about in my previous video that I did about 20 minutes ago, book review number 8, I got back to reading actual books. Okay. And, excuse me, I just got from drinking my favorite smoothie. And getting back to the basics is more about getting back to doing things naturally and organically. What you mean, Jack? Reading actual books, playing actual chess. I've been playing chess at Rittenhouse Square and at the free library. Okay. 2 to 3 times a week. I used to play on chess.com. But there's something special, there's something, better about playing chess 1-to-1. Reading an actual book that you can touch, that you can fold the pages. Actually writing something down instead of downloading an app on your phone. There's something about not getting on your phone every 5 minutes. Swiping left, swiping right. There's something about just being in a place of peace mentally. In that basic place, in that fundamental place. Not constantly bombarding your mind. Looking up this and looking up that. Having easy access to this and easy access to that. Like I said in my last video, I was reading 5 books at one time on Amazon Kindle. Now I'm back to reading 1 book a month. And I start the book at the beginning of every month. Okay. Unless I have to order it from the library. And if I'm delayed, then I'll just start it when I get it. But if all goes well, I read a new book at the beginning of every month. That's when I start a new book. But I'm just so at peace. And that 2-week hiatus from YouTube, from not blogging, okay, that allowed me to just reset to getting back to the basics. And I'm going to continue to master the basics, master the fundamentals, and I encourage you to do the same. Get off social media. Get off your phone. Get off those apps. Start reading. Start playing chess. Start writing things down. Start having a calendar. Now, I'm not saying you can't use your phone for things that are important. Paying your bills, keeping a track of things on your phone calendar. But you should still have a calendar that you can write on, because your mind activates different when you write something down versus you touching the screen, swiping. Okay? I think that technology is a double-edged sword. I think technology has gotten out of hand. On one end, technology is good to have instant access to certain things. But on the other hand, it makes you lazy. You know? On my birthday, I went to go see Final Destination. Okay. For that particular movie, I didn't voluntarily watch the trailer, because the trailer gives away too much. And in most cases, the trailer misleads you. Excuse me for a minute. I thought I was about to sneeze, but I didn't, so if it comes, I'm just going to excuse myself. Trailers normally mislead you. But I went to the movies, and I give it 3 stars. You know, it was 3. It was Tony Todd's last movie. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Excuse me. Allergies is bothering me. It's still a beautiful day. But for future reference, man, I'm not watching no more trailers. I've watched the trailer for BMF final season, which I shouldn't have done. I should have waited. And I watched the trailer for Denzel's High to Low. You know, Highest to Lowest, I believe. Which is a remake of the Chinese High and Low. You know. But from now on, I'll never watch a trailer again. If I want to see a movie, I'm going to go see it. Okay? I want to keep that mystery. You know? And that's fundamental as well. Back in the day, trailers were very short. Trailers would just tell you who was in the movie. The whole purpose of the trailer was to give you just a little taste and to tell you who was in the movie. They didn't even have actual pictures. They had paintings of the actual actors to keep the mystery going. So I encourage you today, get back to the basics. Start writing stuff down. Start reading real books, reading real newspapers, reading real magazines. You know. Not saying you can't do it on your phone, but get back to doing more of the basic things than the technology things. Because it's definitely changed my life. You know, I'm more at peace. I'm on DuckDuckGo now. I have Google as a backup search engine. So I'm not constantly, bombarded with, ads. Nothing wrong with them. But sometimes they can get overwhelming. But so I encourage you today, get back to the basics. The things that you were taught, the things that you were doing before technology got advanced. And stop taking the easy way out. I'm not a fan of AI because I have a brain. I don't need AI, and neither do you. You got a brain. You don't need artificial intelligence because you're intelligent. I don't need artificial intelligence because I'm intelligent. Enjoy your day, enjoy your day, enjoy your day, and get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. Get back to the basics, the fundamentals of life. And always remember, life is a game of chess, and every move counts. Know the board, know the pieces, win the game.